Let me ask you something most men over 60 quietly worry about, but rarely say out loud. When you reach the stairs now, do you hesitate for a second, wondering if your legs will cooperate the way they used to? Most people assume that struggle is simply aging, that once you pass 60, climbing stairs becomes naturally harder. But the truth is, it's usually not age causing the weakness. It's three specific muscles that slowly switch off when they aren't used correctly. Your ability to climb stairs depends heavily on a small group of muscles around your hips and upper thighs, especially the glutes. These muscles act like the engine that pushes your body upward with each step. When they're active and strong, stairs feel smooth and controlled. But when they start to switch off, other muscles try to compensate, and that's when climbing suddenly feels exhausting. Here's the surprising part. This shutdown doesn't usually happen because of age. It happens because of lifestyle. After decades of sitting, at desks, in cars, on couches, the brain slowly stops sending strong signals to those powerful hip muscles. Over time, the body begins relying more on the knees and lower thighs instead. Those muscles simply aren't designed to handle the full workload of lifting your body upward again and again. Once we retrained his glutes to wake up again, something interesting happened. Within a few weeks, the stairs that once intimidated him became manageable again. And that leads to something important you need to understand. Climbing stairs isn't just about strong legs. It's about using the right muscles at the right time. Because in the next chapter, I'm going to show you why your body slowly forgets how to do that, and the everyday habit quietly making stairs harder for men over 50. What surprises many men over 50 is that climbing stairs isn't really a test of strength. It's a test of coordination. Your body has to fire several muscle groups in a very precise order: glutes, thighs, core, and the small stabilizing muscles around your hips. When that sequence works properly, your body lifts smoothly from one step to the next. When it doesn't, everything suddenly feels heavier. The reason many men begin struggling after 50 has less to do with aging and far more to do with repetition. For decades, the modern lifestyle trains your body to move in limited patterns. Long hours sitting reduce activation in the glutes. Minimal balance work weakens the stabilizer muscles. And over time, your brain begins choosing shortcuts. Instead of the powerful glutes doing most of the work, the body shifts the load forward into the knees and lower thighs. Those muscles can still move you up a step, but they burn energy much faster. That's why a short staircase can suddenly leave you feeling winded or unstable. And this is important because movement like this doesn't just affect your legs. It improves blood flow, overall energy, and even supports healthy testosterone levels in men over 50. But understanding the problem is only the first step. In the next section, I'll show you the first surprisingly simple movement that begins waking those powerful muscles up again. The first movement I recommend to almost every man over 50 looks almost too simple to matter. But don't let that fool you. This one small exercise can wake up the exact muscles your body needs to climb stairs with confidence again. It's called the chair rise, and it directly targets your glutes and upper thighs, the primary engines that push your body upward with every step. These muscles are also strongly connected to circulation, overall energy, and even hormonal balance in men as they age. When they stay active, blood flow improves, movement feels lighter, and daily tasks stop feeling like physical tests. Here's how it works. Sit on a firm chair with your feet flat on the ground, about shoulder-width apart. Keep your back tall and lean slightly forward from the hips. Now slowly stand up without using your hands if possible. Pause for a moment at the top, then gently sit back down with control. That's one repetition. What matters most here is not speed, but muscle awareness. As you stand, focus on squeezing the muscles in the back of your hips, the glutes. These are the same muscles responsible for driving your body upward when you climb a staircase. Most men I work with start with about 8 to 10 repetitions. Just 1 or 2 sets per day is enough to begin reactivating the brain-to-muscle communication that fades over time. And the best part is this movement also stimulates circulation in the lower body, which supports mobility, energy levels, and even testosterone activity in men over 50. But leg power alone isn't the full picture, because in the next step, we need to wake up something most men completely ignore: your balance muscles. One of the biggest surprises for men over 50 is realizing that stair difficulty often has less to do with strength and more to do with balance. You might still have plenty of muscle in your legs, but if the small stabilizing muscles around your hips aren't working properly, your body feels unstable the moment you step upward. That hesitation many men feel on stairs is often the body searching for balance before it commits to the next step. These stabilizer muscles are tiny compared to your thighs and glutes, but they play a powerful role in movement. They keep your hips aligned, your knees steady, and your weight evenly distributed. When they weaken from years of limited movement, your body starts wobbling slightly with every step. That instability forces larger muscles to work harder, draining your energy and making stairs feel surprisingly difficult. The first exercise that helps wake these muscles up is incredibly simple. Stand near a wall or chair for support and slowly lift one foot off the ground. Balance on the other leg for about 10 to 15 seconds. Keep your posture tall and your core engaged. This small movement activates the hip stabilizers and improves the brain's control over your balance. The second exercise builds on that foundation. While standing, slowly lift one knee up toward your chest and lower it back down with control. Alternate legs and move slowly. This trains the muscles that stabilize your hips while your body shifts weight from one leg to the other, the exact motion your body performs while climbing stairs. Many men notice something interesting within a couple of weeks. Their legs feel more stable, their steps feel more confident, and their overall energy during movement improves. Better stability also encourages healthy circulation and supports the kind of active lifestyle that keeps testosterone and vitality stronger after 50. But balance and strength alone still aren't the full picture. Because in the next section, we'll retrain the exact movement pattern your brain uses when climbing stairs. One thing many men over 50 don't realize is that climbing stairs is not just a leg exercise. It's actually a brain exercise. Your nervous system has to coordinate strength, balance, and timing in a very precise way every time your foot touches a step. When that communication between the brain and the muscles slows down, even strong legs can feel unreliable. Years of sitting, limited movement, and repetitive routines quietly weaken that communication. The brain becomes less efficient at sending signals to the glutes, thighs, and stabilizing muscles at the exact moment they're needed. The result is hesitation, slower reactions, and that familiar feeling of uncertainty when stepping upward. This is where the step-up exercise becomes incredibly powerful. It looks simple, but it retrains the nervous system to reconnect those signals again. Find a low-step, sturdy platform or the bottom stair in your home. Place one foot firmly on the step, keep your posture tall, and slowly push your body upward until both feet are on the step. Then step back down with control and repeat the movement. Move slowly and focus on the push coming from your hips and thighs rather than your knees. Start with about 8 repetitions per leg. What matters most is control. When your brain experiences this movement repeatedly, it relearns the timing pattern required for real stair climbing. What's interesting is that exercises like this also stimulate circulation throughout the lower body. Better blood flow supports stronger muscles, improved energy, and even healthier testosterone balance in men over 50 who stay active. But there's still one final movement I want you to see, and many physical therapists consider it the most important muscle builder for maintaining independence later in life. There's one muscle group many physical therapists quietly call the longevity muscle. Not because it looks impressive, but because it plays a huge role in whether men over 60 stay independent and mobile as the years go on. And that muscle group is the calves. Most men underestimate their calves because they seem small compared to the thighs or hips. But these muscles act like powerful pumps that help move blood back up through the legs. When they stay active, circulation improves, balance becomes steadier, and the final push needed to climb stairs feels much easier. The problem is that modern life barely challenges these muscles anymore. We walk on flat surfaces, sit for long hours, and rarely ask the calves to work through their full range of motion. Over time, they become weaker, and that small loss of power can make every step feel heavier than it should. The exercise that brings them back to life is called the calf raise, and it's one of the simplest movements you can do. Stand near a wall, counter, or chair for light support. Keep your feet about hip-width apart. Slowly lift your heels off the ground so you rise onto the balls of your feet. Hold that position for a moment, then lower your heels back down with control. That upward push is exactly the same motion your body performs during the final part of climbing a step. Start with 10 slow repetitions. Focus on smooth movement rather than speed. As the calves strengthen, many men notice their legs feel lighter, their circulation improves, and their overall movement feels more energetic. And there's an interesting side benefit. Exercises that stimulate the lower body also support better blood flow throughout the body, which plays a role in maintaining energy and healthy testosterone levels in men over 50. But here's the most important thing to remember as we finish this discussion. Strength isn't something you lose permanently with age. It's something your body simply needs to be reminded how to use again. If climbing stairs has started to feel harder, I want you to hear this clearly. Your body isn't broken. And it's not simply old age. In most cases, it's just a few muscles that haven't been activated properly in years. The good news is that the body, even after 60, 70, or beyond, responds incredibly well when you give it the right signals again. I've seen men regain confidence on stairs in just a few weeks once these movements become part of their routine. And you're not alone in this journey. Thousands of men over 50 are working on the same goal, staying strong, mobile, and independent for as long as possible. If this helped you today, let me know in the comments and subscribe so we can keep building that strength together.